All right, good morning. Good morning to everyone. Well, it seems like we are a little bit early for the London kill zone. We still have 4 minutes. Okay, now let's look at what we're doing here. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. Okay. So, let's go with a top-down analysis. Look at pound on the 1 hour. It's nothing. We are at no man's land, guys. What we did right now is actually we swept Asia high. That's all that happened. So Asia high has been swept. We're looking good for a potential short. That's it. On euro, nothing happened. And gold swept Asia low. On gold, we could be looking for a potential long inside this imbalance right now. Could go long. Gonna keep an eye out. But let's look at the dollar index for now. Dollar index. All right. Okay, dollar index getting stronger. So we're gonna keep an eye out for pound. Potential pound trade. And euro as well. Now the problem is with euro that we didn't have the liquidity sweep. So because of that, I don't really like it. All right. Otherwise, nothing. Oh, let me update. Oh, it's fine. All right. Gold is dropping. Let's check for order blocks. Maybe this could be an order block, not sure. Checking the hourly charts for any kind of order blocks here. So far nothing. There's still a 4-hour bullish order block down here, so I think we have a good potential to go short on pound. On the long side, we still have yesterday's high with relative equal highs here, so that's good. But my only problem is that we didn't really took out any kind of liquidity down there intraday wise, so we have to wait.
Speakers.
All right, speakers are working. So still waiting. This here, well, almost. Maybe we could say that we had an Asia low sweep. So yeah, maybe. That's a big maybe. I would say this would be the best for Asia low sweep. But we poked into the 15-minute imbalance right here. So we're gonna keep an eye on for possible long entries on euro. So far the other ones, especially gold, nothing. Gold is also repricing this range, which is best seen on the 1-hour chart, as you can see right here. This 1-hour fair value gap, it's trading right now a little bit below this fair value gap. We'll see how it closes. So yeah, that would be interesting. I wonder, because I'm confused right now about this order block. Is it a potential order block? I think it is. I think it is a potential bullish order block down here. This down close candle plus these ones. I think we're just stepped into the bullish order block. So yeah, on the 5-minute, we might gonna look for possible long entry, especially because we have relative equal highs up here on gold. So let's just wait for now. Let's wait for possible setups. Let's wait for possible setups. Okay. Euro, dollar, and pound still showing nothing. Let's check the news. What news we have? We have no news in the London session. What about market sentiment? Well, euro is almost neutral. More shorts on both sides, but nothing major. What about gold? Gold is pretty much neutral as well. Nothing. Let's see the news. No major news here. European Central Bank rates being raised past July, so he sees some So this ECB member sees rates to be raised after July. I'm not gonna go into the details about that. I don't think it really much moved the market. All right. Okay. Okay, so nothing on these charts. Still have to wait. Not taking anything on the 1 minute. Burn myself very much, very much on the 1 minute last week, so I'm gonna ignore that time frame for now. So we're just gonna sit and wait. Oh no. Sorry about that. This was a commercial. That was a commercial, sorry. Because I just launched the my favorite solitaire game. Alright. Since we're waiting, what else to do, right? So let's just wait and see what volume brings us. Yeah, dollar index is pretty much edging lower again. So it's the waiting game, guys. It's the waiting game. Hold on, hold on. Alright, so not much to do here. We still have to wait for some formation. So as I think gold will try to take out that liquidity on the upside, but until we don't see any setup, we're not gonna go long. I'm just waiting. Also, euro dollar looks like it wants to make a structure shift, which is good. Took out some liquidity maybe in this imbalance it poked into. So that also a good sign. But for gold, we have to wait for some kind of a formation as dollar index is heading lower, as you can see. So nothing extra here. Still waiting. Even if I would like to go long on pound, there's technically no liquidity has been taken. As you can see, no Asia low, no previous day, something, you know, nothing. So for me, this is a low probability setup to go long on pound. For euro, taking out this swing low, it looks a little bit better, but I'm definitely going to wait. And gold repriced this 1 hour imbalance because this is a 1 hour imbalance right here. So it has been technically repriced. We'll see if it's going to form a structure to go long. Until then, we have to wait. Please, guys, don't forget to like the stream. And so we're waiting. We are just waiting. Euro is technically breaking structure right now, which is good. Let's go to 1 hour. Let's look for some targets. We have buy side, of course, as yesterday high, but which is not too far away, only 10 pips, so the range is very tight. Next buy side would be up there, but as I said, we still have to wait. Oh, and it's not even a clear structure break. So guys, for now, nothing really. Have to wait for a formation. As dollar index getting weaker and weaker, we're just waiting. We're just waiting. I think I have to learn to take much less trades from now on. So this is what we're doing. We're waiting. So just waiting. Looks like pound is edging higher a little bit, just as euro. Gold nothing, and dollar index still getting weaker. How exciting. So let's just continue to wait. All right, pound is getting higher. Could be a potential liquidity run. 8 pips away from yesterday's high, so we could be taking this one out. We'll see. All right. So we're still waiting. Euro is, well, this is not a structure break for me, so I would not consider this one as a structure break. On gold, maybe we could be forming a potential long opportunity, but we're still waiting. And it looks like pound may want to reach for yesterday's high, which is only 8 pips away. So nothing yet to do. Nothing yet to do. You know, trading is boring. That's what happens. This could be a bullish order block, so it might try to come down gold a little bit more. No entries for me. Just waiting. Let's just wait. Yeah, pound is going for buy side liquidity as in yesterday's high. So let's wait. Sorry guys, just a commercial again on the solitaire game. So we have to wait for a pound, it looks like, even if we want to take a short here. But let's go over to, let's see, what do we have? This is the 5-minute pound. Of course, the only reasonable target for it is yesterday's high right here. So even if it want, I mean, it's gonna take it out, it looks like. I don't have a setup for it. This is the 1 hour pound. We reacted to this 4 hour bullish order block just a little bit during Friday and yesterday. Might be getting a new reaction, which doesn't mean we cannot approach the mid threshold of this 4 hour order block, as you can see. So we might have a turn to go short. So I would be fine if this would take out yesterday's high. As for the euro, we're still consolidating. This is the 1 hour chart. We have a bullish order block. Price reacted to it on Friday. I would be looking for another short, but you know. Hey there. Sorov. Nice to see you, my friend. Nice to see you. You have an applause. Euro is bearish. Yeah, for me it looks like bearish. But to take a short position, to take out sell side here or here, which would be a great target, I would need euro to, you know, form a much more confident move to the downside with a nice displacement. It spiked up during Asia session. Maybe it was due to Australian news. I don't know what happened here. But even if I would like to go short on euro, I would consider this to be a dangerous area. Nothing on the 15-minute. Well, on the 15-minute, by the way, just a little interesting fact. Look at that. What do we see? 15-minute fair value gap right there. But still the problem is, and we had a structure shift, just saying, look at that. Right here. That candle right there, that caused a structure shift, which is nice. The problem is with the liquidity sweep. Could we consider this as a liquidity sweep on the 15-minute? To go lower? I think we can, possibly. You know? We can possibly have a short opportunity. But we need the dollar index to rise up. This is dollar index, as you can see, still looking very choppy right now, this morning. But you know what? On the 15-minute, we technically have a possible short entry But the only problem is with the liquidity sweep. I'm missing that from the equation. So considering this is a lower, I mean, it's not an absolute low probability, but it is a lower probability entry in my case, actually. You know what? We can take it. I'm gonna take it with a low setting. And it also tapped into liquidity here. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I would mostly want to go for higher probability as setup. So technically we do have a short setup here on euro, but I'm missing the liquidity sweep on the 15 minutes, so I'm not taking it, even if it goes down. I'm not taking it. If it goes down, let it be. But technically this was a short entry on the 15 minute, but I'm missing the liquidity sweep. I'm not considering this here as a liquidity sweep since it was yesterday and we formed a high, so no entry for me. No entry on euro. Made the structure shift, fair value gap, but still missing the liquidity sweep. Pound is going to take out the high from yesterday. Pretty much seems like. I'm not jumping into it. I'm not taking trades on the 1 minute this week. And gold is spiking a little bit higher. Let's see what it does. All right. Let's see. Dollar index edging lower a little bit below the daily open. I do think that the pound is going to take out this yesterday high. Small fair value gap here on the 5 minute if you want to jump in to a potential run on liquidity. We might have a fair value gap here, very small one. If you want to jump in with a 1-to-1, you're welcome. Otherwise, be careful. It's pretty close, to be honest. It's definitely close. And the range is good. 8 pips, not bad, not bad. Let's check it. Can we see it here? No, I can't really see it here, so I'm not jumping in. Raptor, I'm bullish on EU. Place a buy limit at that 5 minute FVG, but it didn't let me in. Oh, on EU? Let me check. Oh, this one. 5 minute FVG. I don't see a 5 minute FVG only down here. If you're referring to this, that's a 15 minute inversion fair value gap for now. But that's a 15 minute. But still, Raptor, I mean, you have a good chance for euro. I mean, if you are jumping in or something, I don't know what you're doing exactly, but if you want to jump in for long, I think it might swipe this. I mean, sweep liquidity above yesterday high. Look at that. Interesting, because this price feed is from forex.com and it shows half pip of fair value gap. But here we don't see that fair value gap on the 5 minute on MetaTrader. As you can see, we only see like 0. Well, actually we see a very small one, a very tight, this right there. So that was a potential long entry on pound if you wanted to jump in. for a long position. You still have a range, by the way. 5 pips. 5 pips. If you want to scalp it for 5 pips range with a 1-to-1 risk reward, you still have it, you know. You can still do it. It's dangerous. It's extremely dangerous, but you know, if you want to do it. I'm also considering it by the way. So now you have a better entry if you want to go long. All right. Oh, I got slipped. Look at that. All right. Just a half size position. I'm in a scalp here. Yeah, I guess I no, actually I did not get slipped. It was just only the spread, so I take it back. So this is just a scalp position. My high time frame draw is 4-hour FVG. Let's check it. 4-hour FVG. Yeah, I see that. Referring to this. As you can see, this candle poked into this FVG just a little bit, which is not a big problem. I'm just thinking that, is it enough for Euro to go down further? I don't know. Can you guys please push the like button? Thank you very much. It helps the stream a lot, and it's free. Thank you for liking the stream or subscribe to this channel. So yeah, this FVG is definitely a good target to be repriced. For me, it looks like pound wants to do some kind of a same scenario by taking out yesterday high. Oh yeah, we're already out. Okay, TP has been taken. Yeah, nice. So journal wise, we made a little bit of profit. Oh. Account wise, this was only 0.5%, but journal wise I'm counting, there's no 0.5% on my journal. Oh my god, look at that, spot on. I still think it's gonna go up. It took me out, but I think it's still, yeah, look at that, it's gonna kick it. It has to take out yesterday high. If it wants to go lower or do whatever it wants to do, it just has to take it out. Whereas the high is 27.48. The high 48.4. And what was the high? Exactly on the same high. Took it out. That's interesting. I still think it should go up along with Euro as well. Okay, now gold looks interesting. Something I didn't really thought, that the 15-minute, you know, this imbalance has been and starting to get repriced, which could mean that gold is going to drop from here. I have no entry. I'm not entering into gold as of yet because I have no setup here. There was no liquidity sweep up here, so I would not consider this as a possible short entry. Even though it's on the 15-minute chart, I'm not entering. Euro is going higher and pound is gonna take out yesterday high. It would be only logical for euro to take out this high from Asia session. And for pound as well. We had the entry to go long in this fair value gap. It was a very tight, very small fair value gap. It's still sort of valid because it didn't took out yesterday high. It was there on the tick with an equal high, but anyway. And dollar index, let's check. Dollar index is going lower. It's gonna take out yesterday low. So that's pretty much what we're looking at. And so I will wait for possible reversals on any of these pairs. So let's just wait. Nothing else to do, by the way. Gold is edging lower. Just looking at the 1 minute, but I'm not taking anything on the 1 minute after last week. Pound should be taking out this high from yesterday. Then at least with a spike, with a nice spike up there. And then I would be looking it for a possible short entry. Markets are open. London is going to be open in 20 minutes. So we'll see. Let's just wait for now. Let's just wait for now. I think as soon as volume comes in at London Open, this should take out yesterday high completely. Hey Kamrock, nice to see you here on the stream. Welcome. How you doing, Kamrock? Good to see the regulars. Okay, euro is going higher. Pound should do the same as well soon. We're gonna be just fine, boys and girls. Yeah, it's no, yeah, Cowrock. That it happens, it happens. I'm completely over it. So it was. I thought it was good content for the channel as well and for the stream. But I have a better thing going on. It's still not official yet, but you guys are going to be updated soon. I'm trading for now on my other account, but I'm still willing to share one more challenge account with you guys. It was an emotional turmoil. What can I say? It was not about my strategy, which I use. It was not about the market. The strategy and the analysis on my side was correct. I went through on the weekend everything which I've done in the past 2 weeks on that account, and I realized that, those downfalls were absolutely that was revenge trading, nothing else. Basically, it was not because of the strategy I use, not because of the setups or anything. The factor which ignited the whole downfall on Friday was that I messed up my first trade by a technical mistake, and I got very angry. I got very frustrated. I miscalculated my risk, and I jumped into a trade because I was disturbed by the OBS is not working. I was having phone calls, stuff like that. So I miscalculated my risk, and it immediately took me out. Then I got angry. I got frustrated. Entered into another trade, which I shouldn't have done, and lost more. And from that moment, I just lost it all. I got full tilt, and I entered into a bigger trade. And that's it. That's how it ended up. It was nothing due to the strategy. I messed up. I think I wanted to show to the viewers or the subscribers on my channel that it's so easy, but it's not that easy if you're having those days. If you're getting distracted, disturbed, or you're frustrated, emotionally unstable in a certain day, that is going to take an effect on your trading. That's for sure. And I've proven that 2 times on that account. I managed to go back to 25k, which I was very happy about, and then I blew it. Absolutely, guys. I wasn't trading live before, but I do want to build up a community here with some good viewers like yourself as well, and I do see some good potential in the long term in the community, and I can admit now that it definitely puts extra pressure on the decision-making process and on the thought process. So if any one of you guys think that, oh, how great that streaming and trading, it's actually not that great. I mean, it's great because I love doing that, but it puts you more pressure. Yeah. So you're getting under more pressure by being here, because part of your brain in your subconscious wants to show the viewers that how quote-unquote good you are, or how can you make effective decisions, stuff like that. You want to shine. That's all we want. We, the people who who trade live, or even if you're just gaming live, anyone who's streaming, they want to show something good, something valuable, or they just if you're streaming and trading, that's extra pressure. And I didn't really realize that in the first place. So at the first fall, I was very frustrated, not because of the challenge account. Screw that. It was only a 25k account with $100 investment. I don't care about that. I mean, it's money, I know, but still. When you trade with my Forex funds, would you say they had good conditions and feels compared to other? Yes, absolutely. I mean, my Forex funds had the same issues, if I can say issues, like FTMO or any other. You will experience a little bit of slippage here and there. Spreads are going to be widened up before after news, you know. You will have all those issues, but technically nothing, you know, really major or anything happened with my Forex funds. So I say FTMO and my Forex funds so far did not cause me any trouble, you know, execution wise, slippage wise, or whatever. It was all good. No problem with that. No problem. You know, recently I went on with my funded effects, and I must say, guys, my funded effects, yeah, I'm funded with FTMO. I'm funded with FTMO. That's the only, I have a 100k account with FTMO as a funded account. But honestly, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. Right now, I'm in the negative territory. I'm down to $98,000. So I'm down 2%. It is what it is. So technically I'm funded, but I'm not in profit yet. So I'm not a Forex guru, but yeah, I was funded before. I blew funded account before. Right now I only have 100k. And that's it. I'm doing a phase 2 challenge on FTMO with the 50k account, and gonna be honest, it's down to $47,000. So I'm down to $47,000, which is not good. I'm doing that off stream. I did not want it to risk it with more pressure, but seems like on those days when I messed up the 25k stream account, I messed up a little bit the phase 2 account as well. So I'm still willing to make a brand new account, which is going to be dedicated to the stream, which is going to be a 25k or a 50k account that I can afford to buy. I'm not a rich guy, guys. I'm living very tight, you know, trying to, you know, survive, because I do have to pay rent. I have to pay my bills. I have lots of stuff to pay. I have a mortgage. I'm in a small loan. So I have stuff to pay. I'm not a rich trader. I'm just trying to build up myself as many others, you know. But yeah. How much were you funded? My Forex funds, I was funded with 100k, and I blew the account. But I blew the account with, how much time was it? In 2 weeks, I think. I blew the account in less than 2 weeks. But still, my Forex funds was all the way, they were great. They were great. And by the way, there's no shame if you're blowing the challenge account. I was able to talk with some traders who are managing hundreds and thousands of dollars in funded capital, and they are blowing accounts all the time. I know a guy, he has $1 million in funded accounts, and he's only trading 300 to 400k in funded. The rest of his funded accounts are not traded. He's not trading, only opening some micro lots for the accounts to be staying active, because every 2 or 3 months he is blowing a funded account. And when he blows a funded account, he just pulls one from the shelf, you know, which is already being made, and he continues trading. And he's doing constantly challenges. That's how he does it. So 1 million in funded capital, but he's only trading 300k because he's rotating the accounts. And if he loses an account, he just has another one and continues. So that's something to be considered. And just a fun fact or statistics, the Funded Trader program said, if we can believe them, that their best trader, so one of the best traders, the longest time they prevailed, they saved the funded account was 7 months. So 7 months was the maximum time, was the longest time that a funded account was being held. So consider that as a factor, 7 months, which is not that long time, you know. 7 months is not just many people would think that, oh, I'm gonna have a funded account and I'm gonna trade it for years. No, because you know that's technically a dream. Nothing is happening, by the way, guys. Not on euro. Euro is going lower. Nothing is happening. No liquidity sweep. Nothing. So don't worry, guys. So many of us considering that, oh, I'm going to be trading 100k. If I have the 100k, I'm just going to trade it for the upcoming years. No, you're not going to trade it for years. You're going to lose it most likely. You have a 90% chance of losing it in 1 month or 2 months maximum. Hopefully you will get a payout from the account. That's the big numbers. I mean, that's the numbers. So you have to be prepared constantly that even if you achieve the funded account, and if you want to live from this, you have to think long term. You have to think multi-dimensional. You know, you have to take more challenge. You have to build up more capital. It's a numbers game. It's a big picture game. You know, if you're focusing on one particular funded account and you're putting it on a pedestal, you know, oh my God, let me just reach that. I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna save my life. You know, no, that's not going to work like that. You have to think, you know, one dimension more. That's it. As soon as you realize that, you're not going to be affected if you lose a 25k or 50k or whatever account you manage, or you lose a challenge account. Of course, I'm sorry for losing that account, but I'm most likely sorry for this challenge that I wanted to prove to you guys that I can do it on stream. And I wasn't able to do it on stream. I'm not giving up. I'm continuing trading. I'm journaling my stream trades onwards. And actually, I'm going to put all these trades to a Discord, so it will be more transparent. So journal-wise, we are up 4% this month, which is good. Okay, now pound took out. Oh, what the hell? Pound took out yesterday high. So if someone was in a long, you should be fine. Okay, some volume here. Okay, that's good. I'm happy for pound. Finally. Euro might do the same. And, you know, if gold wants to do the same as well, we could be looking for a potential buy-side sweep. And by the way, if you lose a challenge, that doesn't mean that you're bad or something. Absolutely not. That just means that you have to work on your mindset a little bit more. If you lose 2, 3, 5 challenges in a row, whatever, that doesn't mean that, oh, this is not for you, you should give up. Because if you just say, oh, I'm giving up, I lost 5 challenges in a row. If you give up, then of course you're gonna fail. But if you work on your strategy and on your mindset, you should be perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Okay, so Euro might gonna take out yesterday high finally. Something happened on pound. I don't know what. Some news came out. Let's check the news channel. No news. ECB further rate hike is needed. Yeah, we knew that. That's not news. But that was not even now. So, do we have any news? No. Okay, so if this gold 5-minute candle is going to close above this one, at least we have a structure break. if this is a liquidity run. We still have less than 2 minutes for this candle to close. If it leaves a fair value gap, then we might go for these highs if we have a range. We might have a range. We might have a range. Let's just wait for candle close. Dollar index went down a little bit. Now it retraced. What it wants to do, I have no idea. Almost took out yesterday low. So we're waiting. Gold looks for a potential. I mean, it looks like it can be a potential long. Let me put buy side here. I mean, we have buy side here as well, but I would be aiming for this. I would be aiming for that buy side as a potential target if I would go long. But we have to wait for this candle and the next candle. So at least 6 minutes. We have to wait at least 6 minutes. And we need a fair value gap here to consider to go long, actually. It repriced this shaded, this gray area is 1 hour fair value gap here. So let's wait 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Maybe we have a structure shift here. Well, actually, yeah, we consider that as a structure shift. Okay, we have a structure shift, guys, which is good. The problem is that now it is repricing this imbalance right here, which makes our possible long position invalid. So that's a market structure shift. Fair value gap. I don't know, guys. I don't really like the fact that it spiked down that much, but we have to wait quite some time. At least we have a fair value gap, so that's something to consider. Euro is going higher. It's like 2 pips away from yesterday high. And we have a possible entry. Still have to wait 4 minutes. Nothing here on euro and pound to be considered about. Dollar index is going lower. It's going to take out yesterday low. So let's just wait and see what gold does, right? Don't forget to push the like button, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. So let's just wait. Potential entries here. Let's put a FIP tool here. Yeah. It's still inside that fair value, so equilibrium is still there, which is good. For me, optimal trade entry is around 50%. I'm not waiting for the 62 to 79. I'm just waiting for this. I mean, hey Thomas. Thank you very much. Hey Thomas. Thank you so much for the kind words. It means a lot to me. Honestly, Thomas, let me give you an applause. Thank you. You know, it really means a lot to me. Absolutely. And you guys are giving me courage and support to keep on with the YouTube. So thank you so much. Don't forget to drop a like. So thank you, thank you. Thank you. Today I only made this 550 trade. This was on the pound. Small scalp. That's all it was. So thank you so much. Means a lot. It really does. I really sure hope that I can give some information, some value to you guys by analyzing these trades, these markets. Okay, so the euro took out the high, which is great. What's happening on dollar index? Okay, dollar index took out yesterday low. All right, let's see the big picture. Dollar index still have some range on the 1 hour to be repriced, so let's just don't forget that. Dollar index, cool. Pound is edging higher as well. Euro as well. Okay. Euro is in a 4 hour fair value gap, which we were talking before. Yeah, Raptor was talking about it. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. And gold is spiking higher. I don't think that it will gonna come back into this fair value gap. It's moving very strongly. So, and I think the entry is off a little bit. Yeah. So just at the fair value gap right now. But you know, if it continues to go higher, it's a no-go anyway. Because if the range is gonna be off, I'm not entering. It's closing in 15 seconds. And we're not going to have a range here. It's just gonna go up and blow the buy side, which is great. Yeah, strong candles. Strong candles. We have to wait and see what it does for this 5-minute candle. This FVG is off in this distance. It's not good, especially because gold is gonna take out this high as well. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so this trade is off because the range is off, and it already took out buy side. So buy side in a certain way on this level has been taken out. So this is a low probability trade, not taking it. But on pound, we could be looking at a potential short entry on the 5-minute. Let's check for possible bearish order blocks on the 1 hour. On both euro and pound, we don't see anything, right? No, nothing. Okay, so that's it. So now the best looking one is pound to go short. So we're waiting, guys. It's the waiting game. Had a small scalp. Now we're just waiting. I'm not considering this as a full liquidity sweep, although it maybe, you know, technically this is the daily high. So it poked into daily high, and daily highs could be considered as a liquidity sweep. The only thing that concerns me is that we have Asia high up here on gold, and I would be much happier if this would have taken out Asia high. Let's just measure this one more time, all right? This gap. Now, there could be two opportunities. I mean, there could be another possibility. If this candle would close like this, then we would be left with a fair value gap, which would give us almost a perfect entry on the 50% level. So if we would enter here, the range of 24 pips, we can target buy side from yesterday's high, which is great because technically we are in discount. We would be in discount, but that would be a little bit of a risky trade. Has a potential to do that, definitely. So I have to consider this fair value gap is going to be here soon, and the next candle could go down here, and we could be in for a potential long trade to take out buy side. So have to consider that as well as an opportunity. So I'm gonna make sure. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna max out the trade. I'll be taking this. So this would be the entry if we would be left with this fair value gap here, you know. Which, yeah. So we have a fair value gap and a 50% level right here. So if it spikes down there, we could be having a possible entry to go long. The price quotes are a little bit off. 30, 41. That is 50. Because if I measure it here, I put 21 here, 22. Something is off here. I think on this price bid, we're missing a little bit of a wick here. Anyway, it might be because of the spread. I don't know. So I have a pending order on gold. I have a gold pending order. Let's check the others. Nothing. So this is the only thing I have right now is a pending order on gold, which not necessarily going to go down into this level, which is the 50% equilibrium. So we're waiting. Come on. It's leaving the station without us. All right. But as you can see, the pound is doing its thing. So we can have something here. Pound looks good. I like the pound. Great, great, great. So I think we're scratching the gold trade. Oh no, look at that. Just as I said it out loud, pound retraced into. I thought that we are gonna have a nice structure break. So after your experience on my funded FX with their fills, execution, customer service, and everything, would you recommend them? Yes, yes, I would say yes, absolutely. Their dashboard is not that detailed, though, I must say. Their dashboard is not that detailed as on my forex funds or FTMO, or not even, but still, my funded effects, I consider them as, I think they're okay for now. No problem, no major issues, nothing extra, so I think they're okay. Their Discord was responsive. The website is easy to use. The server had no issues. I had minor slippage here and there, but nothing major. Not like at TFT. I honestly sure hope and wish that I can gain some trust in TFT once more, maybe. But I just don't really trust them right now. As I said, if they would have admitted in the first place that, hey guys, we messed it up, we screwed up, it's our fault, it was our technical glitch, I would have zero problems with them. But as soon as they said these are normal market conditions and we cannot do anything, and you know, stuff like that, even the CEO said, how old is he? 27 years old? Come on, guys. I mean, not disrespectful or anything. Yeah, maybe. So no disrespect for 27-year-old guys and 20-year-old guys, but he's a CEO, 27 years old, and he's very smart. I can give him that. He's very smart. He realized the potential of establishing a prop firm in time, but that's it. So I admire him for doing it. He was having the balls to put on with a prop firm, so that's good. Otherwise, he's still 27 years old, and I think he's trading for only a few years, which is great. But I think, you know, saying that to the people that these are normal market conditions, that is purely disrespectful to the traders and to the community, and that's just straight lying, guys. I cannot tell you anything else. That is straight lying to your face. Like, he flashes his shades, his fancy shades, with his beard and everything, and yeah guys, don't worry, we're giving you 50% coupons and stuff like that, and you know, just come. But these are normal market conditions, you know. F that. I'm sorry, guys. It still upsets me. That's straight lying to your face. And if a CEO lies to your face like that, I'm not sure I want to. I mean, where is the respect and the humble towards the community? He has to be humble, respectful, you know, towards the community and understanding, and not lying to the people's face, you know. So if anyone puts up with that explanation that, yeah, these are normal market conditions, I'm sorry guys, but he or she is an idiot. Then I'm sorry to say it out. I just have to say it. If you believe that those are normal market conditions, that's a straight lie. So that was the thing that were upsetting me. 100% guarantee you I would have bought a new challenge from them if they would have just admitted that, yeah, we messed up, this was our fault. That's it. Honestly, that is my own conspiracy theory. Their budget was a little bit off to pay out some YouTube traders who are actually successful, and they just had to blow up some accounts because they needed extra money. That's it. They needed to blow some accounts to save some payouts for the big boys, because I can tell you that they can manipulate the back end of the MetaTrader, and they do have some successful traders, and their MetaTrader was not affected by this because, you know, they're A-booking those traders. which is normal. I would do the same. I might have, you know, I might be looking out for my best traders as well. Yes, of course I will. Actually, I want to try. I want to buy a 25k account with a 40% discount. They have a discount code for until July the 8th. You can buy with a 40% discount. I just received the email. So I think I'm gonna buy one or two 25k accounts. You know, just for fun. You know, just to see how it's going on. Actually, I might be considering that new smart funded trader as the account which I'll try to take to funded account on stream, because it's only $160 with the discount code, or 160 something. So I'm considering that. I think they are also using 8 cap. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. By the way, we're still in the pending order here on gold. We still have a pending... what the hell? Oh no. I put a sell stop. I wanted to put a buy stop. How stupid am I? Oh my god, I'm stupid. Alright, now it's fine. A limit order here, sorry. So there. So we still have a buy limit here. Actually, I'm gonna put it here. If it triggers, so be it. If not, that's it. And I'm gonna close 65% of at TP1 if it triggers. Damn. Okay. So still waiting, guys. I think gold is not going to get triggered. For now, we don't have any setups here. Just waiting. Maybe New York session will give us something. So let's just wait. Euro is edging higher. Gold is gonna take out that previous day high. We did not have an entry yet. The order is still there. We have a pending buy limit order around this area. So let's just wait. Don't forget, guys, trading used to be, I mean, has to be boring, because that's the way it is. Hey, I am trader. I'm not in. I'm not in any trade. I just have a pending buy limit on gold. That's all I have. I have a pending buy limit here. Roy's funded engineers at 35% discount. Go check it out. Oh, all right. I'll check it out. Cool, cool, cool. Thanks. Thanks, thanks, thanks. And by the way, guys, welcome on the stream. You deserve an applause as well. Thanks for being here. Thank you, thank you. So we still have a limit order around equilibrium. Otherwise, nothing here. Yes, I think so too. Maybe, you know, it would be only logical for gold to take out buy side. That's why I placed the limit order with a 1-to-1 R. I'm still good to go if it takes me in. If not, then so be it. Otherwise, I don't see anything. Would be hoping for pound to make a new structure break down here, and then we have some nice sell side targets. So I'm waiting for that too. But for now, the only thing I'm looking, I'm looking everything, but both of these pairs, but just waiting for gold. Could you guys push the like button, please? Thank you so much. Thank you. No, I did not. I did not. I failed the 25k challenge. You can check it on the video because I was emotional and I started to revenge trade. And the phase 2 FTMO challenge is down to $47,000. So it's not looking good. Honestly, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. I wish I could say otherwise, but I'll try to do my best. You know, it is what it is. But go check out the video. I'll do another one though, so don't worry. It was purely emotion. It wasn't because of my strategy. It wasn't because the market or anything else. I messed up a trade with poor money management, and then I started to revenge trade. That's all that happened, basically. So, again, it was not the market, it was not the setup, it was only me. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Alright, so far it would be great to see the pound drop down, close below this almost relatively equal lows. You know, we would have a fair value gap and then we could go short. That would be great. Same goes for euro. As for gold, I think it's gonna just go, but we'll keep an eye on that. For now, let's just watch a little bit pound. My funded effects as well. What do you mean? My funded effects is down. Yeah, I blown that account. So the 25k challenge is failed because that was the my funded effects, if you're referring to that. So yes, that's completely blown. The FTMO phase 2 is still intact, but I'm trading that off stream. I think I was just talking about this with Cowrock. I think it put an extra pressure for me to prove myself on stream with that account, and emotionally it got me into a crazy thought process, or I don't know, but it is what it is. So phase 2, I have to concentrate for FTMO phase 2 off stream. We might get a fill on gold. Look at that. Looks like gold is retracing back down. So might get a fill. Euro and pound is still up there. This is not going to make a structure break yet, I think, this candle. So let's wait for gold, what it wants to do. Nice. Yeah. I did right. How cool is this? I have to do something until I'm waiting, so that's it. That's what I have to do. Cover your ears, guys. Alright. That was all. Okay, we did not get fill on gold yet. No structure break here on pound. Maybe this candle will do, but doesn't look that good. Let's see. Oops. So it's a waiting game. Again. Dollar index may be forming a reversal, who knows? I was checking at Nasdaq, but nothing really happening here on Nasdaq, so technically pound is breaking structure right now, but you know, that's not a clean break, and the best would have been if this previous candle would have closed down the complete body down here, but anyway. All right, so it looks like gold might gonna get triggered. I'm just gonna put this here. Let's check the spread. All right. Okay, so we might get a fill, or if not, then we don't. Let's see. Let's see if we're gonna get filled or not. All right, we're filled. We're filled on gold. TP1 is 1930.29. Stop is just below the swing low. We'll see. 24 pips. So we have a trade going on. 1927.85. $1927.85. All right. Stop loss is 25.48. It's going against us strong. 25.48. Oh, that's right there. Nah, 45. 25.45. Sorry. 25.45 is the stop, and TP2 is 32.71. All right, and we're gonna have partial TP1 at yesterday high at 30.46. So that's the trade that we're looking at right now. If we are offside, then, you know, if it goes down here where we're technically offside, for now I'm looking this to take out this buy side and looking to go higher for relative equal highs from last Friday. Could be a potential good target. That's what we're looking at. Had the fair value gap, had the liquidity sweep from yesterday 1 hour imbalance. Had the structure break earlier. So it can go down to this fair value gap. It's not a big deal at that point, but if it leaves that swing, then, you know, we're basically offside. So that is what I'm looking at. TP1 is at this buy side at 1930 43. So that's my trade. We're a little bit of a drawdown here. That's it. Bit of a drawdown. This is how it is. If you ask, this is a challenge account. But I don't want to trade this challenge account all the way through on stream. This is a 100k challenge account at FTMO. This is not going to be the account which I want to trade through on stream, but I just wanted to show you guys that I took a trade, and this trade has been copied to my personal account as well. Only looking for 5-minute entries this week. This is a 100k account, but I'm not going to trade this. This is a challenge account which I started recently, and to be perfectly honest, I have some different plans with this account. I'm not going to trade this account through the stream. I'm waiting for I'm still thinking of how to trade on stream so you guys can see that I'm taking a trade as well on a MetaTrader, but this account is not going to be it. I want to share complete detailed and everything for my membership and through Discord as well. I don't think this is gonna be it, but I'm using this as a master account right now to copy some trades from. Anyway, this is the trade which I went with. I do have the same trade on my personal account. So this is it. Stream wise, this is gonna be journaled for stream trades. That's all that matters technically. Okay, so this change structure also euro. Oh, let's look at euro. Almost forgot. We took out liquidity on euro and we have left with a little bit of an imbalance. Okay, we're looking into trouble here. Look at this. That's a fair value gap, guys. Damn. I wasn't really expecting that. I wasn't really expecting that. There's a short entry, guys. There's a short entry on the 5 minute on the euro. Damn it. The problem is that it's conflicting with my gold trade. That's a problem for me. Let's check pound real quick. I like the euro better. What do we have on pound? Yeah, I like the euro better. So pending sell limit right there. Very small fair value gap, but it's still a fair value gap. So yeah, this is a classic entry right there. I had to. Almost. Almost got filled there. Didn't get filled yet. So no fill yet. We only have the gold trade open right now. Yeah, we have. Okay, the euro trade has been filled. Yeah, I saw that. Okay, so I'm maxed out in terms of exposure. Yeah, it might affect that. I wouldn't even mind because we need a little bit of volume. So we are in the euro trade. So let's check out this euro trade, shall we? Entry is 109.34.7. $109.34.7. Stop loss is 109.42.5. Yeah. TP 109.19.4. There. So this is the euro trade and this is the gold trade for now. Oh my god, euro is not looking good. We had a small fair value gap there. Might have to consider to close it, guys. Yes, it seems like it's went straight against me. We did have a structure break though. Seems like it still wants to reprice that 4-hour imbalance. So that particular liquidity sweep wasn't enough for euro. Still in gold. Might have to close it early manually, just as we did yesterday with pound. Because it is definitely going against me right now. It was technically a valid entry, so you know what? I'm just gonna leave it for now. If it takes me out, then so be it. I still have the gold trade opened up, so you know, whatever. The pound is still looks nice for a short. It's just not my kind of short, but it can go down as well. Took out some liquidity, but the risk for me overall would be too much. Although pound looks nice, man. Pound does look nice, you know. If someone wants to dive in, if I would not be exposed like this, I would have taken the pound much more than the euro. So I regretted the euro trade. I would have taken the pound instead. I'm eager to take the pound trade, but then I would be exposed to 3% risk, and that's too much. I'm willing to be exposed to 2%. But 3% is just too much. In open positions, I mean. Look at pound. With a nice entry here, you would be in 3 pips profit, which is great. You would be in profit. It's a shame. Euro was looking better, you know. I mean, the whole optic and the whole, you know, the formation was looking way better than pound, to be honest. Let's check the news. Yeah. Oh, Lagarde is going to speak, yeah. That is something I don't really like when she speaks. Okay. Yeah, so the euro is doing its thing against us. Watching it closer. Maybe if it takes us out, then maybe gold will help us out, you know. Look at pound, man. I so regret by not jumping into this trade. This was beautiful. Euro, oh my god, euro is just terrible. Terrible, terrible how it looks like at this moment. How far are we? Yeah, a little bit less than 5 pips. Yeah, I think when Lagarde starts to speak, it's not going to be good for us. Because then euro is going to shake all around. You know, if this would have started to dive deeper and would have reached TP1, now that would be really something. So definitely not looking good. I have to consider to close it down and save a little bit of account equity because it pretty much seems like it wants to break higher. So I think I'm closing it. Yeah, I'm accepted that, but you know, if it trades above this candle, then it's pretty much have a 90% chance of hitting that stop loss. Yeah, I mean, you're right. I also in trade with US 30. Wow, wow. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. It is what it is, guys. Let's just leave it at that, alright? Hopefully gold will prevail, you know. Why did not I take this beautiful pound trade right here? That was beautiful. Still, it's alright because the account is up. How much we're up? $1,900. This account. So, almost 2% up on this one. Yeah, because I made a scalp on pound. So we're still good. We're still good. Don't forget to push the like button. It might look like we're gonna lose the euro trade, but I do hope that the gold trade will help us out here. Actually, I may put the final TP a little bit higher on gold, because if gold starts to rally, then our euro trade is definitely off. I know it's, you know, it's a conflicting signal, but many times I saw the same thing happening to the opposite direction. I was actually hoping that euro will reach TP1 by the time gold starts to rush. But our best bet would have been the pound dollar. I had to choose, and I choose the wrong one here. Pound dollar trade would have been awesome by now. It would be in 4 pips profit. Yes. Yes, it's correlated. But I was still thinking that maybe it should reach TP1, you know, before that. Just a spike down, because we have the range. We have some nice sell side targets. That was my original thought process. Otherwise, you know, who knows. Next time, it will be definitely pound. Gold is turning down a little bit. Or not. Okay. I just put this here so so everyone can see where I'm suffering. All right. Yeah. I mean, she's definitely not going to start to speak at 10. There's might gonna be like 5 to 10 minutes until she starts to say anything major. Bonjour, Miss Healthy FX. Bonjour. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. So just a quick update. We had the scalp trade with a 1-to-1, which was a success. Oh, look at pound. Why did... If I would have taken pound, I would be in TP1 by now. Just saying. So we made a small profit here with the 1-to-1, but I messed up. I chose the wrong pair to go short. I should have gone short with pound. Instead, I chose euro because it was looking much cleaner. And now I'm stuck in a drawdown, and doesn't look good right now. It looks like it wants to take me out. Also, we have a long position on gold. Guys, don't forget to push the like button, you know. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So if someone took pound short, you should be in TP1 by now, around this level, or at least break even. Sully, what do I see in gold? I see gold hopefully go up and take out buy side. Let me just show you real quick. That's what I see. We have relative equal highs up there. We have buy side here from Asia session, and I'm currently in a long position on gold. Repriced this 1 hour fair value gap. This is a 1 hour fair value gap right here. So hopefully it will continue to go up. That's what I see for now. Yeah. My focus this week is only gold and Nasdaq. Oh. Yeah. Well, I think gold has some places to reprice on the higher levels. That's what I think. If you're thinking the same as well, maybe. Okay. ECB President May started to speak. I think I have a live feed somewhere. Not that I want to cover it. But, you know, let's see if we have a coverage for a live feed here. I don't think we do. I don't think we do. Yeah, unfortunately, Euro is gonna take us out, it seems like. So our only hope is in gold right now. But also break even on gold as well. Now this is going to be interesting. We cannot win both of these, unfortunately. One of these, I think, has to be a loss. At least one of these. Oh, look at pound. Oh my god. Should have taken the pound. Should have taken the pound. Shoulda, but I woulda. It feels bad, man. Look at that beautiful pound trade. Gonna take out sell side right there. Yeah. That's it for Euro. We're just gonna wait and let it take us out, and that's it. But we still have the gold. So hopefully gold will save us. In the long run, gold should drop to 1880, but first grabbing that. Yes, exactly. I think it's gonna go down, but there's lots of liquidity that has been engineered up there. I think it has to sweep that liquidity. Yeah, that's it for the Euro trade, guys. Should have taken pound. Shoulda, but I woulda. Shoulda, but I woulda, but I coulda. It's over. Now I just considering to close it here, or you know, just wait for a miracle to turn around. Because it took out the previous high. I think it will continue to go up and take us out. So let's see. Technically, this trade is not valid anymore, so I could just close it with a smaller loss. You know, preserve some capital, or just wait for a full stop. Yeah, or stopped out. All right. Okay, stopped out from gold, down to 3%. One more loss. All right. It's gold, sorry, euro, not gold. Stopped out from euro. Should have taken the pound. Should have taken the pound. But we still have a euro, a gold trade opened up. So we'll see how it goes. Let's look at gold. Yeah, gold may want, gold. Why am I saying gold? Euro may want to reprice the 4-hour fair value gap here. But if we see another opportunity to go short on euro, I might just take it. We'll see. We'll see. Thank you guys for being here, by the way. If you can drop a like, I would appreciate it very, very much. Or, you know, if you want to support the stream, just visit my Patreon page at Pip Ninja or my blog. Because I'm not a Lambo trader yet. I'm still on the way. So this gold trade, let's look at it. This was the thought process to take our previous day high. And especially this liquidity here on Asia session. That's what we're looking at. This trade is scrapped. And unfortunately, I did not take the pound trade. So this is what we're looking at right now. Still waiting, still waiting. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Let's look at euro again. If we get a potential short entry. Oh my god, it's painful to see pound. It's painful to see pound. Why didn't I took it? Right. Why didn't I take it? That's the correct pronunciation. Okay. Let's look at this. Gold poked into this. Oh, not so much. Just looked up GUTP, should be on a long 28.20. Oh, 28.20. Yeah, somewhere there. Depends on where the entry would be, you know. But we'll see. We'll see. Do a re-entry. I'm not. I was entering short. I wanted to enter short here, so this would have been a short entry for me. And I would have targeted, you know, TP1 at the midnight level here, and then TP2 maybe somewhere down here. So that trade is gone for now. Maybe we'll get a second chance on euro in the kill zone. I don't know. I don't think so. Yes, fairy tale hour starts. Let's check if we have a coverage on some media outlet. Lagarde is speaking already. Maybe we'll see something. Do we have a live feed? I don't think so. No, we don't. Or maybe. Oh, there she is.
Cycle. So in my remarks today, I will explore why the inflation process has become more persistent and what this implies for our policy stance.
Oh, yeah,
Disclaimer,
I just
typical
found it.
of a
Thank
lawyer,
you.
some will say.
I think the bot is disabling the
My
links.
intention is not to signal any future decisions, but rather to frame the issues that monetary policy will face in the period ahead. So let's look under the skin of inflation. The euro area economy has faced a series of overlapping inflationary shocks since the end of the pandemic. Since the beginning of 2022, these shocks have both raised the price level by 11% and led to us transferring more than 200 billion euros to the rest of the world in the form of a terms of trade tax. In an environment such as this, the natural reaction of every economic agent is to try to pass on these price increases to other actors in the economy. In the euro area, we can identify two distinct phases. The first phase
Alright, so nothing extra.
firms which reacted to steeply rising input cost by defending their margins and passing on the cost increases to consumers. The intensity of this reaction was unusual. During previous terms of trade shocks in the euro area, firms have tended to absorb rising costs in profit margin as slower growth made consumers less willing to tolerate price hikes. But the special conditions that we experienced last year turned this
It's just super
regularity
boring,
on
guys.
its head. The sheer scale of input cost growth made it harder for consumers to judge whether price hikes were caused by higher costs or higher profits, fueling a faster and stronger pass-through. As this was not enough at the same time, pent-up demand in reopening sectors, excess savings, expansionary policies, and supply restrictions brought on by bottlenecks gave firms more scope to test consumer demand with higher prices.
Nothing.
For this reason, unit profits
Nothing new.
contributed around 2/3 to domestic inflation in 22, whereas in the previous 20 years, the average contribution had been around 1/3. This in
Gold is
turn
going down.
led to the shocks feeding into inflation much more quickly and more forcefully than in the past. This first phase, however, is now starting to wane, largely thanks to lower energy prices. Year-on-year producer price inflation has already dropped by 42 percentage points from
Well,
its
you
peak
know,
last
I
summer.
don't know where to. I mean,
While it
if
is
you want to
taking
enter gold, you
time to feed
can,
through to prices more
but
generally,
it looks
is
dangerous that
partly
it wants
being
to fall. I
reflected
mean, I
in a
think I'm just gonna
broad-based
suffer my
decline
second
in
loss
headline
here in this
inflation
session, so I
and
would be careful to
a
enter.
leveling off
I mean, you
in
can,
some measures of
because
underlying inflation,
almost like a bullish
especially
order block here.
exclusion-based measures and those that
So
capture the
if you're
persistent
trading for
effects
order
of
blocks,
energy on economy-wide
you might
prices.
be consider this as an
At
entry,
the same time, high
but
inflation
you
has
know, it's
eaten
dangerous
into
right now
domestic
to
demand,
do anything.
which contracted by 2% over the last 2 quarters, and the consumption impulse created by excess saving.
That this is just
fading.
dangerous. I think
The early effects of our policy
it was
tightening
really,
are
you know,
also
it seems
becoming
like it really
visible,
had some
especially
trouble
in
up here.
sectors like
Now it wants to
manufacturing and
go down and
construction
take out this sell
that are
side.
more sensitive to interest rate changes. So faced with this combination,
Actually, I'm considering to
falling input costs and dwindling demand,
close
we saw
this
unit
manually.
profit growth slow markedly in most sectors in the first quarter of this year.
We'll see.
But the second phase of the
Technically,
inflation process is now starting to become stronger.
as I Am Trader said, I
Workers,
accepted
also
risk, so I
consumers,
should just sit this one
have
out,
so
right?
far
So that's
lost
it.
out in
But
from
yeah,
the
it's
inflation
spiking
shock,
down real
seeing
fast, so
large real
it's real
wage decline,
dangerous.
which is triggering a sustained wage catch-up process as they try to recover their losses. This is pushing up other measures of underlying inflation that capture more domestic price pressures, particularly measures of wage-sensitive inflation and domestic inflation. And since wage bargaining in many European countries is multi-annual and inertial, this process will naturally play out over several years. In our latest projections, we expect wages to grow by a further 14%, between now and the end of 25, in real terms. While this catch-up has long been factored into our inflation outlook, the effect on inflation from rising wages has recently been amplified by lower productivity growth than we had previously projected, which is leading to higher unit labor cost. Alongside past upward surprises, this is a key reason why we recently revised up our projections for core inflation, even though our expectation for wages remained broadly the same. Two features of the current business cycle are contributing to this dynamic, and both could linger too. The first is the resilience of employment relative to GDP growth. Some call it the mystery, not all. Typically, most of us would have expected slowing economic growth over the last year to have somewhat reduced employment growth. But for the last 3 quarters in particular, the labor market has been performing better than an Okun laws-based regularity would suggest. That disconnect partly reflects increased labor hoarding by firms in a context of labor shortages, which is visible in the current gap between total hours worked.
Don't worry, guys, I'm not an
and
expert.
average hours worked. And this is weighing on productivity growth.
I mean, I'm not an economist.
To fall slightly further over the projection horizon, the motivation for firms to hoard labor may not subside that quickly. The second feature, in addition to hoarding, contributing to weaker aggregate productivity, is the composition of employment growth, which is concentrated in sectors with structurally low productivity growth. Since the pandemic, employment has grown most in construction and the public sector, both of which have seen a decline in productivity, and in services, which has seen only a meager productivity growth. These trends could also persist in some of these sectors over the next few years, given the relative weakness of manufacturing and long-term shift towards employment in services. All of this means that we will face several years of rising nominal wages with unit labor cost pressures exacerbated by subdued productivity growth. And in this setting, monetary policy must achieve two goals. First, we must ensure that inflation expectations remain anchored as the wage catch-up process plays out.
If you guys don't want to hear this speech, it's alright. If you want me to turn it off, I can turn it off.
Wage price spiral,
I would say to you that I completely understand every bit of it, but I'm not an economist, so I cannot cover this for you precisely.
bring inflation back to our 2% medium-term target in a
But I can turn it off. Doesn't really
Second,
do anything for us here.
for this to happen, we need to ensure that firms absorb rising labor costs in margin.
We're not trading this.
If monetary policy is sufficiently restrictive, the economy can achieve disinflation overall, while real wages recover some of their losses. But this hinges on our policy dampening demand for some time. So
We're
that
offside
firms
on
cannot
gold,
continue to
100%.
display the pricing behavior that we have seen recently.
Alright, closing it.
Sensitivity analysis by ECB
Close
staff
gold,
underlines
saved a little
the
bit. It's gonna
risks we
take
will
out that
face
sell
if
side
firms
right
try
there.
to defend their margins instead.
Alright, 2 losses.
For instance,
That's it.
if firms were to regain 25% of the lost profit margin that our projections foresee, inflation in 25 would be substantially higher.
Alright
than the
guys,
baseline
I
at
don't think I
almost
want to hear
3%.
this. Okay, doesn't do anything good for us anyway. Gold is definitely looking for that sell side. I was offside actually. I was offside. And you know, if I look gold closer, yes. If I look gold closer, we had a structure break. We had a fair value gap. This was actually a setup here to go short. And I was offside. I was definitely offside. Here would have been a perfect short entry. So why am I holding gold? Maybe it can turn again. I don't know. I don't really care. I think that's it. No more trades for me on this session. Unfortunately, we ended up in the red with more than 1% loss in the account. This is a 100k challenge, but I'm not going to trade this through on stream, just saying, as I said it before. It looks like it's a red day so far. And I'm trying to cover the New York session as well. But for now, guys, I think that's it. No more trades for me in this session. And that's it. Thank you so much for being here. Please drop a like and subscribe for the stream. And see you guys hopefully in the New York session. All right. So have a great day, great morning. And see you guys later. All right. Thanks again.